Very good. So how do we as counselors, because I know in perpetrator work, we take responsibility really seriously. And it's a theme that has to keep coming back up because of how frequently we hear the minimization, denial, and blame that's so common in abuse. So we have to continue to come back through it. But in victim care and victim care counseling, how do we go about helping our counselees or clients understand or walk through that process?
Sure. Well, you're going to get, I don't know if anyone ever gets tired of this, but I think it's always a good place to start. And that's with that power and control wheel.
Yep.
It's just such a simple tool. And so often our women are in this cloud. They've been isolated, they've been intimidated, they've been threatened, and often they don't even realize or have the awareness of how this has happened, because it happens so gradually and so subtly. So by the time they start visiting with someone like me, or another woman in their church, or their pastor, to even have the words to explain what's going on, and then with our whole paradigm of submission and headship, which is, I'm just going to put it out there, it's a little twisted, and it's got a whole lot of American flair to it that's not even biblical.
Right.
Then she really has a hard time putting that into words, let alone processing it in her own head. What's right, what's wrong, what's really happening, what's not happening. You have the gaslighting that goes on. And then, like you said, the minimization, the denial, the lack of ownership. And we want to be sensitive to God's agenda in her life and how he's speaking to her, and direct her back to the Lord as her authority, and then work with her under the Lord's auspices and not her husband's.
Yeah.
So trying to communicate and trying to get the information to help her discern that is really tricky business.
Yeah. I think too, when we see perpetrators in particular minimize, it's very much the converse is true. The victim's sin, or not even sin, but just her responses, her reactions, her choices of resistance, they're all maximized, right? They're all set ablaze. And so it seems to me that one of the tricky issues, or one of the necessary maneuvers in counseling, is to help a victim walk through that understanding of responsibility and really put things in proper perspective.